Hello everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel. For today's tutorial, I will be teaching you all how to crochet a mesh beanie. This hat design is perfect for beginners and is an adult size. For materials, we will be using a 4mm crochet hook, a pair of scissors, a yarn needle, and a stitch marker and stitch counter. If you don't have a stitch counter, just make sure to write it down on a piece of paper and keep track. For yarn, I used about 100 yards of yarn. I used weight 4 cotton yarn. Now that you have what you'll need, let's get into the tutorial. To begin, you will make a slip knot. So you'll fold the yarn onto itself like this. Twist the yarn. And then with your fingers, you're going to go in through the back of this loop and then grab the shorter strand here, so the one that's not attached to the ball of yarn. So grab that and pull it through. Okay. So that made a slip knot. Then you'll insert your hook, make the loop smaller up onto your needle there, or your hook. And to begin, you will chain up 4, and to chain, you will yarn over. And to yarn over, you'll actually go under the yarn and then hook the yarn by going over it. So under and then hook it. So that's a yarn over. So once you've yarned over, you'll pull it through the loop on the hook. Okay, so that's one chain there, that little loop there. So we will put 4 of them in. So you will yarn over again, so you'll go under, hook the yarn, pull it through the loop on the hook. We'll do it again, yarn over, hook the yarn, and pull it through. Then we'll chain the last one. So that's 4 chains all together. Then we will form a ring by slip stitching the first chain we created. So you'll actually go back and grab one of those loops in the first chain, and to slip stitch you will yarn over. So we yarned over and we're going to pull it through that first chain and then the loop on the hook. So we're going to pull through both. So we pulled through the chain and then the hook there. And I know it's kind of hard to see, but this is like a little circle. You can actually fit in your hook there. See, it goes straight in through. So we actually formed like a little loop there. Now we will start row 1. So we will chain up 2. So we yarn over, pull through the loop on the hook, yarn over, pull through the loop on the hook. And this chain 2 does not count as a stitch. It's just kind of to work yourself upward so that we can actually do some double crochets, and double crochets are like kind of some long stitches. So we will yarn over again because we're going to create a double crochet into the center of the loop here. So we'll yarn over, insert our hook through the center of the loop. I know it's kind of hard to see, but there is a center in there. And then this string, we're just going to act like it doesn't exist. We're going to act like, just going to hold it closely to the other yarn there. So we will yarn over. So we went under the yarn and hooked it. We're going to pull it through the center of the ring. So now you have 3 loops on the hook. So you'll yarn over again, go under the yarn and hook it. Pull it through the first 2 loops, and then that leaves you with 2 loops left on the hook. So then you'll yarn over again, go under the yarn and hook it. That's a yarn over. So we'll yarn over and then pull through the last 2 loops on the hook. So we just created your first double crochet there, and then like I said, we're gonna act like that doesn't exist. So that's the first stitch, and we're going to insert 16 double crochets all together into the middle of this circle. So that's 1. So we'll insert 15 more. So we'll yarn over, insert into the middle of the hook, the ring there, yarn over again, pull through the center of the ring. You have 3 loops on the hook. You will yarn over, pull through 2 loops. That leaves you with 2 loops left on the hook. Then you'll yarn over and pull through 2 loops. We'll do it again. You'll yarn over, insert your hook through the center of the ring, yarn over, pull the yarn through the center of the ring there. That's 3 loops on the hook. Yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops. That leaves you with 2 loops left. So then you'll yarn over and pull through 2. Alright, so that's your third double crochet. You'll insert 15 double crochets all together. Yarn over, insert your hook through the center of the ring, yarn over, pull the yarn through the center of the ring. There's 3 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through the last 2. Okay, so I'll meet you guys back once you have 16 double crochets into the center of the ring, and then it should be forming a circle shape. And then if you don't have any room, just kind of shove your stitches like that a little bit closer together so that you have room. So once you have 16 double crochets into the center of the ring, like I said from the beginning of the round, we're gonna act like that chain 2 there doesn't exist. And then that first double crochet, that's the next stitch we'll be working into. So we will insert our hook into that first double crochet at the top. You'll grab the first 2 like V stitches there. And then you'll yarn over again because we're going to be slip stitching this stitch to close it. So we'll yarn over and hook it, and then we'll pull it through the stitch and the loop on the hook. We're going to pull through all of them right there. Okay, so that closes it up into a circle. So at this point you can snip your little tail there or sew it in. For the second round, you will chain up 2 again, so you'll yarn over and pull through the loop on the hook. Again, you're going to act like this doesn't exist. It's just kind of to work upward. So for the first double crochet there of that first round, that's the stitch we'll be working into. We're going to create 2 double crochets into that same stitch. So you'll yarn over. So we're going to make our first double crochet into the stitch there. So you'll yarn over, insert your hook through the stitch, yarn over and pull through. That leaves you with 3 loops on the hook. Yarn over, pull through 2. 2 loops left. Yarn over and pull through 2. We'll insert 1 more double crochet into that stitch. And then you will basically do that all the way around, and each stitch you'll create 2 double crochets. So this next stitch we'll insert 2 into the same stitch. You'll yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over and pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. That's 1, so we'll create another one into the same area there. For the next stitch, you'll create 2 double crochets into that stitch. And you'll do that all the way around. So for the first round you had 16 double crochets, and then for the second round, since we're inserting 2 stitches into the same stitch, you should have 32, so it's going to double. So I will meet you guys at the end of this round when you have 32 stitches. Okay, so now that I have 32 double crochets, again we're just going to skip over that first chain 2 there, and then in that first double crochet we created, we're going to slip stitch. So we'll insert our hook at the top of that stitch there. We're going to yarn over, pull through the stitch and the loop on the hook. All right, so that closes up the round. Okay, so for round 3, we're going to chain up 3. So we will yarn over and pull through the loop on the hook. That's 1 chain, 2 chain, and then 3. And then in that first double crochet from the previous round, or the first stitch there, we will insert a single crochet. So to insert a single crochet, you will insert your hook through the top of that stitch. We will yarn over. So go under the yarn and hook it, pull through the stitch. So that leaves you with 2 loops on the hook there. You will yarn over, pull through the 2 loops on the hook. Then you will do that again. You will chain up 3. Insert a single crochet into the next stitch. So you'll just repeat that all the way around. You will chain up 3. So 1, 2, and 3, and then single crochet into that next stitch. So that's what it should be looking like. You'll repeat that all the way around, and then I will meet you back. Okay, so this is what it should be looking like. So for round 4, you're just going to work into a continuous spiral into the other rounds. So this is where you're going to get your stitch marker so you can count your rows. So what we will do is we will chain up 3 again. So we will yarn over and pull through. So you're going to find that first chain 3 that you made, and then you're going to insert a single crochet. So you'll insert your hook in that middle of that that 3 chains there. You'll yarn over and pull through. That's 2 loops on the hook. Yarn over and pull through 2. So that's a single crochet into that first chain 3. You'll chain 3 again. So 1, 2, and 3. Find the next chain of 3. Insert your hook, and then insert a single crochet. Now before we go too far, you'll grab your stitch marker. And then you'll mark that first chain 3 of the new round. So that we know that this is the beginning of round 4. We'll chain up 3 again, so 1, 2, 3, find the next chain 3, and then insert a single crochet. So you'll do that all the way around. Okay, so now that we've completed row 4, we'll take out our stitch marker. Then we'll chain up 3 again because we're just going to continuously work into a spiral. Single crochet into that next chain 3 there. We'll count up to row 5 because we're beginning the 5th round. And then we will mark our new chain 3 because that's the first chain 3 of the new round. So you will do that for a total of 22 rows. So we'll start on row 5 and you'll go up to row 20. So this is round 5 we're starting on, so we'll chain up 3, single crochet into the next stitch, or single crochet into the next chain 3 there, chain up 3, single crochet into the next chain 3 space, and then you'll do that all the way around. And like I said, you're going to work this up until round 22, and then we just started the 5th round, so we're on 5, and then I'll meet you guys back at round 22. Okay, so I've completed 22 rounds of the hat there. This is what it should be looking like. Okay, so for the next round, what you'll do is you will single crochet 3 into this chain 3 space. So we already have our first single crochet, so we'll insert 2 more into that space. Insert our hook into the space, yarn over, pull through, yarn over and pull through 2. We'll do 1 more. And then you'll skip that chain or that single crochet there, and then in the next chain space you'll insert 3 more single crochets. You will repeat that all the way around, so you'll just insert 3 single crochets into each of the chain 3 space. Okay, so now that you're back at the beginning, we're not going to work in a spiral anymore, we're going to work in rounds again. So we're going to close off this round. So we're going to find that first single crochet there, and then we will slip stitch that stitch. So we'll insert our hook there, yarn over and pull through the stitch and the loop on the hook, and then that closes up that round. For the next round, we will chain up 2. In that first single crochet, we will insert a double crochet. So we'll yarn over, insert our hook, yarn over and pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. So you'll just insert 1 double crochet into each stitch all the way around. Okay, once you have done so, I'll meet you guys back. Okay, so now that you have a double crochet into each stitch, we will close off this round by skipping over that first chain 2, and then that first double crochet, we will slip stitch. So we'll insert our hook through the top of that stitch, yarn over, pull through the stitch, and the loop on the hook. For this next round, you will chain up 2 again. In this first double crochet, you will create a front post double crochet, and to do that, you'll just yarn over. Well, to do that, instead of working into this top 2 like little stitches there that makes like a V where you normally would work into it, you're going to be working around the post. So So instead of working into the top, you're going to be working around the middle of it. So for this first stitch, it's going to be a front post double crochet. To do that, you will yarn over. Take your hook and isolate that stitch by going in, back behind, and around it. So see how we isolated that post? Yarn over again. Pull through that post, or pull around it, I should say. And then that leaves you with 1, 2, 3 loops on the hook. So then you'll yarn over again, pull through 2 of these loops. That leaves you with 2, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. So that's a front post double crochet. To do a back post double crochet, we will yarn over, and then we'll go back behind the stitch and around so that we can isolate that post there. Yarn over and pull around that post. And see, sometimes you'll drop it, so you'll just do it again. You'll yarn over, go back behind and around that post, yarn over, pull through the post, 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And then you'll just repeat that. You'll go back and forth from creating a front post double crochet and then a back post double crochet, and you'll repeat that until the end. So for this next stitch, we'll create another front post double crochet. We'll yarn over, insert our hook around that post, yarn over, pull through that post, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, and pull through 2. For the next stitch, we'll create a back post double crochet. So you'll yarn over, go back behind the post, yarn over, pull around the post there, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2. So you'll just repeat that all the way around. Okay, so this is what the texture should be looking like. See how it's kind of like a ribbed effect? So we're at the last stitch. What we'll do to close up this round is skip over that chain 2 and then slip stitch that first double crochet that we created. For this next round, you're going to be repeating the round I just have shown you. So you'll chain up 2. Since we started with a front post double crochet, we'll start with a front post double crochet again. So we'll just yarn over, go around the post, yarn over and pull through the post or around it, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2. Again, because we're coming across a back post double crochet, we'll create another one. So we'll yarn over, go back behind the post, yarn over, pull the yarn through or around the post there, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And then you'll just repeat that again for this round. I'm actually going to repeat this round for another 2 or 3 rounds. So I'm going to have 5 double crochet rounds all together. Okay, so now that I have finished this round, we're going to close it out the same way. So we're going to skip over that chain 2, and then we will just slip stitch that first double crochet we created. So I'm going to continue with this method for 2 more rounds. Okay, so now that you have 5 rows done, this is what your brim should be looking like. To close up, again, we'll just skip over that chain 2 and then slip stitch that first double crochet. And then you'll just tie off and sew in your loose ends because your hat is finished. I hope you all enjoyed the tutorial and thank you all for watching.